Hi there. This is my entry in the Vinyl Tag 2024 video thing. Rob Walker started this one. I don't know if there's other ones, but apparently there are. And he had 20 questions, and I'm going to try to answer them. I don't know if I can answer all of them, but we'll see. Question number one was, what is your favorite record of 2023? Well, my favorite that I think is the best is was a new release, Depeche Mode, Memento Mori, 2 LP set. It's a tri-gatefold. It came with advertisement poster that the record store that I purchased this from basically added, because there was supposedly something else to be given away with this record, but the record label said, no, we're not going to do that. But anyway, this is my favorite record of 2023. The last record you bought in 2023, like literally the last LP that I bought, it's Stills by Stephen Stills. And this is a solid album. I like Stephen Stills. I like Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young. I like those harmonies, the vocals. And this is a good one. Then a band or a singer that had released 2 records in the same year. It didn't say 2023. So I took a liberty and said, what artist or band do I have that released multiple albums in a year? And I came up with just one band. They released and still release more than 2 albums a year. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. And that is Guided by Voices. I'm showing these two. Guided by Voices. This is these both are from 2012, and I think they released about 8 or 9 LPs that year, and they still are releasing a lot of records each year. I kind of gave up after maybe 2018, 2019. I sold everything after these records. This one is actually on Discogs. I'm selling that because I like it, but it's not that great. This one is amazing, and the other ones, they're just good, Guided by Voices. But I don't need that many Guided by Voices records. So Guided by Voices, band, singer that released more than 2 records or 2 records in the same year. If I could listen to music from just one decade, which decade would it be? That's question number 4, and that is the 70s. Why? Because you have the end of the psychedelic era, you have the start of progressive rock, you have funk that came up, you had soul, which was amazing at the time, you had great folk rock like Stephen Stills and Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young. You had the rise of punk at the very end of the 70s, and new wave, same thing. Alternative music came up at that time. So there's a lot of music that I really like that's in that particular decade. So that's why the 70s, if I would choose, that would be the decade that I would listen to. Number 5, a record from a band or singer or artist from Manchester. Now I could show Joy Division. Nah, I can't. I don't have it anymore. Sorry. New Order. I could show New Order. I could show the Happy Mondays. I could show Oasis, The Fall. But I chose for 808 State. This is their album 90. I know the album after this called XL, that featured Bernard Sumner. So that's like a double Manchester connection. But these guys are from Manchester. They played a lot at the Hacienda in the rave period, the acid house period. And that's what this is. This is rave music, dance music, and this is a really good album. So, and it's got a fish. So, 808 State, band from Manchester. Now, the question I cannot answer because I don't know. Which band or singer have you listened to the most in 2023? I don't really revisit a lot of records because I don't have time to listen to a lot of music. I have a wife, I have a son. The records that are here are in the living room. So if I want to play a record, I need to do it with headphones on, and I don't want to be bothered with that. So I don't really re-listen a lot of stuff. I listen to music, but don't revisit it that much. So I can't answer that. Oh, the question was 7 inches. I picked 5. I don't know why. Well, I got a couple here, so I can pull some more out. Um, these are soundtrack related and some 60s related stuff that I like. First up is this one. This is OK Chicago. I found this multiple times at thrift stores. This is by a group artist or whatever called Resonance. It's French, I believe. And this particular track, amazing chase music, soundtrack stuff. It's not really a soundtrack, but it sounds like it. Then hilariously goofy Supersonic Man. This is a French superhero movie from the 70s on RCA. And the song is actually really, really catchy. That's number 2. Number 3 is Profondo Rosso, the song Death Dies by Goblin. This is a 7-inch that I found at a thrift store at one point. Dutch release. Pretty cool. So that's number 3. This one I found early on in my thrifting experience. Sloop John B by the Beach Boys. Capitol. It's got the spindle holes. I think it's a UK pressing. Could be wrong. Or it's a Dutch pressing. I don't know. They had spindle holes as well. So the Beach Boys is number 4. Number 5 is Frans Gal. I love Frans Gal, especially this period. The music she did with Serge Gainsbourg, but this is not that. It's Computer number 3, or number 3. German song. She's French. You gotta check that out. Check it out. You'll love it. Then I got a couple more. Some goofy French stuff. Okay, let's show 2 more goofy French songs. Henri Salvador. This is Le Marchien, or The Martian Hop. On his own label, Salvador Records. I had to pick that up. And what have we here? Let's see. Let's do this one. This is Sheila, Bang Bang. Yeah, that's the song that everybody knows by, is it Sonny and Cher, or is it, no, it's not Sonny and Cher. Nancy Sinatra, Bang Bang? Anyway, she does the French version of it. Oh, it's by Sonny Bono, so yeah, it's Sonny and Cher, I guess. So, 7 inches. These, oh well. So, okay, number 8. Who's coming to your party? For music-related people. I chose people that would destroy my house. I don't know why. Maybe it's fun if you need some rearranging in your house to just invite people that would trash your house to pieces. Sid Vicious, Harry Nilsson. Oh God, I did a take on this video earlier on. I forgot his name then. The drummer of The Who, the original drummer. Everybody's going to go like, he's that guy. Yeah, I know, but not now. And, oh God, number 4. Ozzy. I don't know. They might get along. They might not. An artist we lost in 2023. I'm going to show a record again. This is Dave Crosby. Keeping it short. Dave Crosby, great album. If only I could remember my name. Music from one country. I could pick the UK. I could pick USA. I could pick the Netherlands, where I'm from. But I chose Belgium. Mid-90s Belgium, actually. It's a precise point in time. I was heavy into Belgian music at that time. There were a lot of cool bands that were creating awesome alternative independent music. like Deus. This is the Ideal Crash. This is an amazing album, like a truly, truly amazing record. It has the song Instant Street, which is just awesome, and Everybody's Weird. Ideal Crash, the song is great. Put the Freaks Up Front, great record. And the other record I'm going to show by band from that country is Evil Superstars, Love Is Okay. This is absurd. Like the lyrics are really absurd. The music goes all over the place. And it is a song that was actually a single called Satan Is in My Ass. I rest my case. 3 vinyl community channels that you discovered in 2023. I can name TKR, which I liked. I entered his competition. And Vinyl Martini. And Madame Zin. He started a new channel this year. So those are 3. Shouting them out. Number 12. We're already at number 12. A record bought as a teenager. I think I bought this when I was 17. And I had it on this. I bought it on CD back then. Not this version. I have the vinyl version now. But the Pixies. I bought it when I was, I guess, 17. And the Pixies, this record blew my mind. It's truly a masterpiece. So this is a record I bought as a teenager. Number 13, a funk or soul record. Now, thankfully, I have a lot of funk and soul, but I wanted to show you something special. Mandingo. This is the primeval rhythm of life on Studio 2 Quadraphonic Sound Records, whatever, Columbia. This is a record that sounds like a blaxploitation soundtrack, but with a heavy emphasis on Afro-funk. It is not Afro-funk. It is not blaxploitation music. This is a group of British studio musicians under the guidance of a guy called Jeff Love, who did a lot of these easy listening compilation soundtracks. And they created Mandingo. And there's, I guess, 3 or 4 LPs that they did. This is the first one, I believe, and this is just killer stuff. Really, really good. Blaxploitation, Afro-funk style music. A record everybody has versus plus a record that nobody has. Now, first up, a record that everybody has. This is question number 14. I think everybody has this. Pet Sounds, I could have chosen the White Album, but records by the Beach Boys and the Beatles, everybody has them, or should have them. And a record that nobody else has in the VC, I think. Zappo. This is called Si pratica lo impare a zoppicare. I have no idea what I just said, but this is a Dutch band. Sonic Youth inspired indie group from Amsterdam. They don't exist anymore. This is their debut album, and I think they did 2 or 3 more records. None of them on vinyl. This is the only vinyl release they did, LP-wise. Number 15, a record by a female artist from 2023. You have me stumped. I should have, could have checked out Discogs and see the records I bought this year, but I didn't. Sorry. So I can't answer that one. Favorite video on my channel and the favorite video I watched. I think the favorite video on my channel, and I'm not thinking my favorite, I'm thinking everybody else's favorite. The most watched video on my channel at the moment from 2023 is my competition video, I guess. That's the most watched video that is on my channel from 2023. And my favorite video that I watched from 2023 is actually TKR's video, his competition video. Why? I don't know which. I think Get Me to 500. Was that it? I guess. It was me returning to videos like this. in the start of the vinyl community, I did a lot of these types of videos, responses to threads, entering competitions, and it stopped. Maybe because the VC became too big or YouTube's algorithms kind of screwed up my viewing. I don't know. Either way, TKR got me back in the game, and I've been not doing a lot of them, and I'm not going to do a lot of them, but on occasion I'll do a video like this. So TKR, it's my favorite video. Get me to 500, I think. Number 17, a 90s classic. Green Mind by Dinosaur Jr. This came out in 1991. This is not the original release, by the way. The reissue. But this is a classic. The Wagon, Flying Cloud, How'd You Pin That One on Me. Amazing indie grunge. Not really grunge, but you know, it came out during the grunge period. Amazing record. Number 18, one record you would want to be a part of. Okay, it's a very tranquil, quiet scene, and it's three guys fishing, and there's still space there for me to sit with my fishing rod and fish along with these guys. This is the album De Machine by the Jeugd van Tegenwoordig, Dutch rap group. I love these guys. They're funny. The music is very throwback to 80s electro funk. And I'm not going to say they're the best MCs, but they bring some joy. And like I said, I'd like to be in that boat. Just hanging around with those guys fishing. Turning the page around because I have the questions here. Number 19, show records that feel like a greatest hits. To me, Green by REM. I can sing along to every single track on here. Pop Song 89, Get Up, You Are Everything, Stand, World Reader, Pretend. I would sing along to the CD when I had that forever. And this is just a classic album, and I can sing along to every song, and every song should have been a hit. So, greatest hits. Not really greatest hits, but sounds like a greatest hits. And the last question I got to answer. Is show a record from 1974. Now, I had to look, and maybe it has to do with me reading the current issue of Mojo magazine, which features this artist on the cover. But it's got to be Stevie Wonder fulfilling this first finale, which is an amazing soul, funky soul album. And he would follow this with more amazing funk soul albums. So that's it. That's my final tag video. Hope you liked it. Leave some comments. Just mention the drummer from The Who and stuff like that. And I'll be seeing you next video, which will be a probably Vinyl Finds or CD Finds video. Thrifting started again. So thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.